an anti-life program is moving from carbon-based life to silicon-based life to a digital twin of the world that they can control, that is disconnected from spirit and...
I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. In the bright glow of the dawn, I see myself clearly, bringing in a new day. The old way of doing things is done. I don't care what you say. Monsters don't sleep under your bed. They sleep inside your head. And if you haven't done the shadow work, and left behind is where you stay. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the street. We gotta protect plus homeschool. Our babies is a must. They not just no moms, but also no pops. Hezbollah, worshiping pedophiles. Wanna feed our children's spirits to robots. Turn all of us from carbon-based to silicone-based. Should be where the shit show stops. Get back to doing for ourselves. Water system irrigation and grow crops. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. I'm saying I'm not some master teacher. No, am I some pastor or preacher? Was released represent with this passion to speak up. After doing 25 years in the beast cuffs. Realize they tried to teach us spiritual, mental, physical diet. They tried to feed us the fire of our ancestors resides in each of us. With that, I'm inspired to turn this heat up. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to war with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets.
We're really approaching almost like it's a Frankenstein moment. And they're framing it to us as, innovation, right? Where we should all be so excited that this is happening. And, I equate it to like the Golem bringing in like these robots. They would like to feed our life force to learn us in every tiny detail, not to empower us, but to actually transform us into a robotic simulation that is under their full control.
Come on. You almost there, bro. You almost there. Survive. Go on. What's up?
I do it dies for Chi-Town. Who am I but Chi-Town? You young fool, I'm too fly to just slide out. Blue sky behind ground, a crown slash helmet. So my aircraft stealth spit. Can't be tied down or even seatbelted. I look down, I see green like a Celtic. My heat pulverizes, the cheese is melted. The remnants of cash money, I dispelled it. You did the fusions in my eyes, I beheld it. The finger fucked the cause, my hand, I dealt it. Felt the vibrate from the gut of my pelvic. The bust off on some ices and veil shit. So radiant, I keep a dark room well lit. Cause you little goofies are well quick. A hot body for real monkey velvet. Body you not for marshals of females clip. As a kid, all I did was fight. I did the bit with a knife. I know I can spit my flows to shit to a fly low. Haters wanna crucify a real man. I still stand with the silver hand, but with Hiller man. It's not Cypress Hill. I'm Tuttle Sheep. I'm one tough cookie. I don't follow our set standards. To catch me, you gon' have to do more to scamper. Need more to scanners. I'm off the radar. I am as you goofies play God. Some worship the Christ, others pray to Allah. Chase a high, drink paper or bruh. You stagnated, well I stay
Let's see what's going on. Chief this. See y'all. What's up, brother?
Stuck in the case.
Is that a ganja ain't on?
Shape state using fate, a fraud. Battlestar intergalactic, my mindset. Perfect comes from practice.
She's up there treating the one-by-one.
You got a lot to learn.
Gotta get some more. I gotta get 2 of the
I'm just policy up.
2 by 16. So we can go ahead and do what I was talking about yesterday. We can do it today. It's pretty hot today.
And it's like I'm an error and precise transit.
He's alive over.
Go
up there, knock it out.
What I transmit as a transcript, or I just spit it off the top. It's either shit or get off the clock. This shit's hot.
It doesn't even have to be that loud. Like I was saying, so T's up there now treating the 1x1. So I'm gonna take 2 6x6 by 16s. We got a bunch of them. I'm gonna take those up there, and I'm gonna cut one of them in half, so I get a sturdy foundation under the very middle, because it's pretty big. To you, it might sound small, but 20 by 16, that's pretty big. And make it pretty strong. Usually I would get like, I haven't picked it up yet, the load bearing 4x6s. So otherwise I would just take that. You know what I'm saying? But we got some aluminum, strong, stainless steel too. Joist supports. So I'm just gonna do 2x6, bolt those in, and then put them right underneath. You know, hit the nail gun on the side. That'd be good. That'll last forever, as long as it will last. Treat that, and then get the 1x1s when they're done, because you had it twice. Probably tomorrow. Get those hit in with the nail gun, screwed in, and then get the plywood measured perfectly. The AB, you know, the particle stuff, and get started laying that in there. It's gonna be parts. It's not gonna be like one long piece. That way we can get the installation. Then we can start decking it, because I bought a lot of plywood. Get that decked up, and then it's getting all the 2x4s. You know, for the joint, for the studs, because you know you use stud finder. That's what they call it. Joists, studs, rafters. That's for the wood. Start getting the walls up. Now, then I want to take 4 of them bad boys. I'm going to buy some aluminum myself, build a frame to put 4 of those on the ground, just facing one direction. And then we can figure all the wiring, the batteries and all that later, converter, invert, all that stuff will be figured out. At least they'll be hit up, covered. And then whatever else we need from there, depending on what we want to power, so be it. We can pull power from the air, but that's a whole nother, thing. You know? I'm not looking for people's heads to be anywhere. I'm looking for people who want to, like, say, all right, learn together, learn something, and accomplish things. Anybody that knows something and come, oh, this is the only way it's got to be done, stay away. Don't want nobody to think they know it all, because obviously those people you stay away from.
Y'all push all the paperwork, or y'all can protest, but they can't escape this work. I vow to progress, don't duck, don't wreck.
When you work for companies, like when I was in the military, volunteer habitat management, it wasn't no big thing. It wasn't for no, I just went outside and did it. You know what I mean? And you have people who have a certain way to do things, and the companies have a certain way to do things, and that's what they know. Is there other stuff outside it? Of course. For years, I've been following people making their own solar panels, building their own inverters and stuff. Literally, welding without no knowledge, using YouTube and books. And they've been learning so much more than the standardized stuff that companies do. That's why we say, be bigger than what you learn. And bigger means know there's more out there. All right?
In my music, and a lot of this music, it's only talking about the oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's all. That's what my music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So the only people that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who could have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that.
3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. It's time for a change, got a boss up. The oppressor's about to get tossed up. I'ma lay him out, execution styles too late for an apologetic claim. You wrapped in a cloak of flame, by God, it's overdue. Your time is in the end. Locked y'all silent without sin. He put me on the planet for justice to win. The oppressor's about to get rolled down with some pressures attached in the war zone. Revolution could start in the Arizona. I'm a messenger prophet like Farrakhan, backed by the honorable who sits at the pinnacle, who judges the hypocritical, cynical, and the pitiful sinful. My thinking is critical. I'm just ventilating of the actions of the protective service. Quick to pull the Glock, blast and kill. This don't take any type of skill. No, I'm ill of all citizens who haven't took a stand. Or kneels too late when the caps get peeled. Don't believe a TC type. Going hits close to home. You gotta act the bone, but it got the dome when it's on the zone. All red in my vision through sight. It's killer be killed whenever
girl,
I fight from a bullet, given the right. So you better be ready to ride tonight. On the way to the dawn daylight. We gon' win them all, so gon' pass the kite. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure.
You can install my speakers. I got pretty big.
Me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor.
My speakers are bigger than elephant ones. They louder than boom. They go bigger than boom.
I don't mean in the ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like, you taught that from school, everywhere. Big business. If you want to be successful, you want to be like Trump, gimme. Push. Step. Crush. That's how it all is. And it's like, nobody ever stopped.
Hello, Moms. Appreciate that donation, beloved. You know, that one part he has in there with Tupac saying in line, and he mentions Trump. Why would he mention Trump when Trump wasn't the richest person in the world? I think y'all have come to realize and learn lately, what a lot of you already knew it, that BlackRock has been behind all of this, and they're just part of it. The Vatican as well, NASA. You have the dark ops people. They answer them as far as what's going on with a certain branch from the Air Force, Green, and this. I forget it was several places and more than that. I think they're all around the world. The same people that are spraying all these bioweapons in the air. It's not just that going on. They're looking for the youngest and the weakest minded individuals to subjugate and subdue them, because they literally, and they always have been able to, put suggestions in your head. make you look at something, see something, feel something. And most people don't recognize it. They accept it as it is. Like the mail you receive, it's mail. You've accepted that, and you open it, and you know, hemp seed, blueberry, spinach. I didn't mean to do that. And frozen peaches. Albert Pike, right? You see the thumbnail. When the people need a hero, they'll supply them. You know what's comical? Y'all literally think it's like a handful of people doing this. There's this book I'm looking at getting. Literally, excuse me, 12 views. Anyway, it's about how the so-called CIA, Mossad, whatever you want to call it, how they instill they can make you do things, and it's not like it's a very complicated thing. It's a black book, obviously, and it's used by many individuals in higher positions and stuff like that, and the lower ones as far as like Sun Tzu for military prowess. And when I get that book, I know that's going to be. I'm gonna portion out certain words in there. What's mind-boggling to me is that people literally think that they're thinking. They think they got everything on lock. Yeah, you know, the majority of you are your worst enemy. If somebody asked me, are we the Jews or are we not? By the terminology definition, yes. But you're more than that. It's funny how people want to settle at anything. Who created the phenomenon? First of all, I'm going to be talking about these so-called 17 spirit of 1776. I'm going to bust everybody in their head, all these pale skins running around, all the bull crap. I'm going to hit the so-called Native Americans in the head too. It's not to beat them down. It's to stop the abhorrent nonsense. Okay? Yesterday, for the third or fourth time, I got to get rid of them off here. It's taking up. I don't even like stuff taking up space. It's garbage. You have this Rico or Ricardo or whatever the hell, and all these other things come off this platform where it's pushing like homosexual. It's this stick figure bubble thing, right? Homosexual, poopy, pee. You know, well, some of these sisters from one coast to the other have went over to Dubai to be part of getting shat on. I told you that the heads of and the people over there in Dubai are no different from the Gujar, the one and the same, just because of Islam. There's real people who were once Muslims teaching people the truth about it. The word al and la, the meaning of it, where it came from, how it originated. It is all of it's brand new. Isn't it funny how everything happens around the 1700s? But then anything else after that is all completely fabricated, made up nonsense. They just said they did a find. They did a dig and a find, and they going back some 15 billion years. You know, the individual, if it ain't AI, because that's what they use a lot now, the individual that did the first speak on it, talking about some kind of dead wood forest buildings. It's always an agent. It's somebody who either believes or they have no problem because they're outside of your perimeters to tell you more BS, to keep you stuck as if you need to be worried about all that. Like, what is fake Pompeii going to do for you today? While they're spraying chemicals in the air, y'all women that went and you had your babies aborted, the new sentient life. Something that our people will never do. Shooting it up in you. Because a fake ass government say it's okay. Laid away by a fake ass Congress. Hey, buddy. Hey. Got a lot of work to do. What are you looking for in the crevices? There's nothing there. Oh, my apologies. Again, I asked y'all yesterday, why is it that the Amish don't have Down syndrome and all this other stuff? Because they don't, their religious consortium, they don't have to get these goofy ass shots. Neither do the melanated people. But y'all, because you follow these individuals who look at me, I'm fine. First of all, people my age, we didn't get 70, I don't know how many shots they were now. And it's all experiment. It's not even experimental. It's downright just to destroy. They just to murder, to kill. And here they're still pushing a bunch of crap because I have a video. This individual who's part of it, I guess you could call him a whistleblower. He looked at a certain viral load that was somewhere in Africa. Now, if it hasn't been around in 70, 80 years, in some of the 50s, why would it be found in the corona in the COVID shot? And that was by Pfizer, mind you. So they went down into their basement and they just put it in there because everybody else had their stuff. Well, you know how it went.